Hi, so the last time where we stopped was how to create the contact form, and I showed you an example of what the contact form looks like. This is a place where you submit an inquiry, a request, or whatever information you have. You can put your name, you can just type Alabi A Abdul. You enter the email address, the phone number, the message. I just want to make an inquiry. So this is how the contact form works, just for you to fill anything and send. So the website owner or the admin or whoever the customer service can get this email or your question and respond to it via the email, or maybe they can probably call you via phone number or WhatsApp to respond to your request. So how am I going to do that? How can we achieve that? You can achieve that by installing the contact form 7. I've showed you how to install the plugin by clicking add new and search for contact form 7. And if you are adding it from if you have downloaded contact form and it's on your computer already, you can use the upload. So let me quickly show you that, just to remind those of you that have forgotten. So you can use this upload plugin and you can choose file and you pick the contact form 7 wherever it is. Well, let's quickly go back to all our install plugin. The moment you install your contact form 7, you're going to see it appear under your plugin. So you can click on settings here, or you can click on the menu here. By the left hand side that says contact form, so you can choose anyone. You can click this one or click this one. So let's go ahead and clicking this one. The moment you click on that one, you're going to be welcome with this interface. So this is just an interface to introduce you to one or two things. So let's quickly dismiss that and let's see how we can edit our contact form. So let's click on this contact form. This is the title of the contact form, so you can have different contact form or different kind of forms on your site. And this is the short code, so I'm just going to remove that one and quickly save that so I can get my short code updated. So the moment I click on that save, my shortcode is updated. I'm going to show you what this shortcode does and how it can help you. So if you notice, we have some little code here that says your name, your email, subject, and the submit button. So let's quickly look at this. We have your name, email, phone number, your message, and we have this button that says send. So the moment you send this thing, it goes to the admin. So let's quickly do some editing. I'm going to replicate this same design. I'm going to have your name. Okay, let me copy that. I'm going to have your name. You can type it. Then we have this field. By default, the contact form has already created a default code for us that you can use. You can edit it and just get your form. So we have the first one, your name, which is okay. So we have your email, which is okay. We have your subject. I'm going to remove your subject. I don't need your subject. And let me show you one other thing. So we have this. So let me show you how to add a drop down to show you how the form works. So let me copy this. I'm going to copy this label. Look at what I'm doing. I'm right clicking. I'm going to right click, copy. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste this, copy this other line too, copy, or you can use Ctrl C, or you can right click and copy and paste. So let me give it some spacing again. I'm going to press enter to give it some spacing, and I'm going to give it some. Imagine here, I'm just going to press the space bar because the tab is not working for that. So you just press space bar till you get the specific space you want. Remember, this one is for the email, so I'm going to eliminate that one. I want to add a drop down. So this is a drop down. We have checkbox, we have acceptance, we have quiz, file if you don't want to upload file. So let's make use of the drop down. I'm clicking on the drop down. I'm going to call this one requests drop down. So, and if I want the field to be required so that you cannot submit your form until you have filled it, I can check it, and you notice there's an asterisk here. If I remove it, the asterisk has gone up. So let's make it compulsory, and let's give the options that we're going to see in those drop down, so we can see. Let's say, what are the requests? Maybe service or web app development. Your request can be anything. Your drop down option can be anything. So I'm just creating this one, mobile app dev consultation. So you're going to see the output of this. Insert a blank as the first option, so I need that. So before you select any of these options, there's going to be a blank option. So let's insert the tag. As you can see, it has dropped all the options and it has generated a code. So I need to change this email and say choose your inquiry type. As easy as that. So let me remove some of these spaces that I have added, just backspace, and everything is going to go normal. So as you can see, we have created this form. We've created something like this. So we've not added the phone number. So let me copy the, so let's see how we can add a phone number. So after email, you can make phone number optional. So let's copy this same thing. I'm going to copy this one, Ctrl C, or right click and copy. So this one is not going to be your name again, it's going to be your phone number slash WhatsApp number. Under this place, we're going to clean it, and which option among all these are we going to choose? As you can see, we have something number or tel. So tel stands for telephone number, so we're going to choose that. What happened? I just did something, so I'm going to choose tel. Under the tel, do you want it required or not required? So you can choose tel. We can name it tel or WhatsApp. Tel WhatsApp. So we're good with that. So it has added it. So we can save that. Let's quickly save that. So after saving it, you know you need to make it appear here. We want it to appear here. So from our design layout, we have our contact form there. We want it to appear here. So let's go back and see. Before we make it appear there, you need to set where you want the email to go. So this is to the site admin, to site admin. Okay, this is to the site admin from. All right. Subject, there is no more subject again. So let me just remove this subject. Reply to your email. The message body, this message body is going to contain everything that is on the form. So let me delete all these. Okay, there's no more subjects. So this is a little bit technical, so just pay attention. So let's see, if you want your name to appear in the admin section, that's to the people. So if we have the first one, we'll call this one your name, semicolon, your name. This tag means it's going to fetch it from this form. This your name is going to fetch it the moment you start from submitting. It's going to fetch it here and put it in form of message. So let's go to the next one. The next one is going to be your email. It has your email here. From your name is going to pick your name. So we already have your name already, so let us remove that. Your email. So the next one we're going to do is we can say prospect phone number slash WhatsApp. Now we're going to pick this tag, Ctrl C, paste it here. I'm going to the next line, which is going to be request drop down. So let me copy it to request drop down. So here the title is going to be request drop down. So why I'm using this is that in case there are multiple, just as you can see, there are multiple options that are coming in, so you need to be specific which option is this one. We are through with that. It's as simple as that. You have to be careful how you use these tags, and from to this email means who is going to be receiving and who is going to look as if is sending this email. So I'm deciding that this email can come from homaru@kwarahub.com or ed.kwarayouth@kwarayouth.com. It could be from any email, and this one to is going to the email address you want it to go. For instance, it can go to your personal email address. For let's say you want it to go to your email account, so instead of it using the site admin email, that's the email on the site, on the website, you can choose to allow it to go to any other site by changing the tag, and maybe you want it to go to looking@kwarayouth.co. So meaning if anybody send the request from this form, it goes to locus email address. But let's say you want it to go to the admin email address that is already assigned on the website, which you can see under settings. If you go to general, you're going to see the email address. You can leave it like this. Now, I hope you get this part. If you don't get it, you can ask the question. You can either ask it, you can ask your facilitator. You can ask, if you're watching this video from the YouTube channel, you can drop a comment or make a request, or just ask it, so they're going to respond to you immediately. Oh, we are done with that. So this other option, what this option means is like the autoresponder. So the moment anyone submits your form, I'm sure there are days that you submit a request or you submit a form to people online, and you notice you get an autoresponder immediately or after some minutes. It's not the admin that responded immediately, but it has been designed that after you have submitted this request, after 2 minutes or after 1 minute or immediately, another autoresponder should be sent. So I'm not going to touch about the autoresponder, but this is where you set the autoresponder. You can quickly edit it just the way we have edited this one above. You can add your message like, thank you for contacting us, someone is going to be in touch with you, or after a few days, or after 15 working days or 3 working days, we're going to respond to your request, this and that, or someone is going to visit you or call you via phone or WhatsApp number. So that's what the autoresponder does. I'm going to uncheck that. So we are done with that. So this messages means if I submit this, if I am to put email address here and I'm putting a wrong email address, it's supposed to show me that this email address is not correct. Or when I want to send it, any field that is required and I did not fill the field as it's meant to be required, it's going to pop up an error. So this is all the error messages or the success messages you get. This is where you customize them. There are a lot of them, so you just go through them and see which one fits. And this one, it's not mostly used all the time. This has some customization snippet. It's a bit advanced for those that has JavaScript or CSS idea. They should be able to use this part. So we are through with this. So we are going to save it. Remember, every changes that you make, you need to save it. So after saving it, I'm going to copy this short code. Can you see it? I'm just going to double click on it, right click and copy. I'm going to my dashboard, to my website, and I'm going to edit my site with Elementor. So because I want the site, I want the contact form to appear on this place. So remember, in the last video we talked about short code. So what are these short code? These are these snippets of code that you copy. So instead of you designing the form on this Elementor page, you can use your plugin or whatever, you design it, and you can copy the short code. So the site is going to make reference to this and place it on this place. So let's see how it works. So remember, I placed a short code. Remember, I placed a short code here yesterday. I placed a short code in our last tutorial. So let me delete it for those that missed that part. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to search for short code. This is the short code. I'm going to drag it and drop it here, and I'm going to paste my short code. As you can see, after pasting it, voila, the form is appearing on my site. And let's look at this place. Can you see it? Can you see those drop down options? You can choose whatever. You can fill your phone number, you can put your name, your email address, and your message. I'm going to click apply. And the moment it's finished applying, I'm going to click on update. So let's allow it to finish applying. It's going to take a few seconds. All right, as you can see, we are done with this. So I'm going to click on update. So that's how it is. So let's go to our front end and see how the site looks like. So let's remember to always update it. So I'm going to remove this one. So we have our full sketch on our site. We have our button. We have our button that takes us to the about page. Remember, you can build more pages. You can customize your about us, the contact us, whatever. If it's services, you can create as more page as you want. We have our section here, the about us. We have our project here. We have our contact us. We have our contact us, so you can fill it. So you can say Alabi Abdul Hafiz, or whatever you want to put there. Your email address, it could be alabi@gmail.com or at yahoo.com or at mralabi.com. You can put your phone number, you can select your inquiry. So your form can be different. It mustn't be that you have to have this drop down. We have a lot of options there, so I'm just trying to show you different ways you can use all the options there. And you have a message. I can say, I need to know more about your ICT training or WordPress training, blah blah blah. Or it could be, do you offer online training? So the moment you fill all these things, you put your phone number. If you click on send, so assuming I made my email to be the one that it shows here, so assuming I said to, I can put my personal email address, and the moment you fill this thing, it comes to my email. So if you ask, I need to know more about ICT training or WordPress training, do you offer online training? So this is going to be question mark. So it's the moment you click on send, so I'm not sure it's going to send because I'm not connected to the internet. So assuming you're connected to the internet, you should be able to submit. The moment you submit, I get the email, and I should be able to respond to you. So I'm going to respond, yes, I offer online WordPress training and ICT training anywhere in Kaduna or Nigeria or globally. Since it's going to be online, I can offer the training online. So I give you more details. Same thing with ICT training. Do I offer ICT training? I'll say yes from the email that I'm going to be responding to, because the email is coming to my personal email address, or it's coming to the business email address, or wherever it is. So that ends our tutorial for building the home page. So I'm sure we've learned how to use different tools. There are a lot of tools on this Elementor. We've learned how to use different icons, how to use different text, the header, how to use the gallery. There's also videos if you really want to embed videos. There are a lot of tools there that you can explore. So if you have any question on this, please, if you're watching this from YouTube, make sure you ask your question. Feel free to ask a question. If you are watching it from the learning center, you can ask your facilitator, or you can still go to the YouTube channel, or wherever you'll be watching this video, ask the question. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification button in case I release more videos. I told you that WordPress is really unique and robust. You keep learning every day. There are a lot of amazing tools that come out. There are a lot of amazing plugins that I'm still going to be talking about. It's not something that you can just learn in one day. You keep learning it. You keep updating your skill, because you can still build a WordPress, an e-commerce website like Jumia, where people, not like exact Jumia anyway, but where people can buy something, they can pay, you can deliver to them. You deliver to them. What else? Again, they make payment online with their debit or credit card. You ship to them, you get to know the location. There's a lot of amazing things. You can do logistic website with it, where people can track their goals. So this is not something that you just learn now and say, okay, you've learned how to build a landing page, or you learned how to build a one page with contact form, and you're going to stop there. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to be releasing more amazing content that you're going to be using to improve your WordPress design skill. So thank you for listening. We'll be seeing in another video. Bye bye.